In the heart of Anambra, in a quiet village called Igbo-Ukwu, history slept beneath red earth for almost 1,000 years. Then, in 1938, during the dry season, a local man digging a well struck something strange, not stone, not clay, something that glowed when the sun touched it. When he brushed away the soil, a bronze bow stared back at him, its surface alive with spirals, coils, and patterns so delicate they looked woven. Not cast, a forgotten masterpiece had just woken, but the real shock came later, when archaeologists returned in the 1950s and excavated properly. The earth opened like a treasure chest. What they found wasn't ordinary art, it was the work of genius metalworkers from a civilization no one had recorded. Bronze vessels with walls as thin as gourds, ropes and chains made of bronze wires finer than modern machines can easily reproduce, a ceremonial crown decorated with hundreds of beads, ivory tusks carved with sacred symbols, regalia fit for a divine king, or a priest whose authority reached far beyond the village. And then the truth hit them: these artifacts were from the 9th century, older than most royal kingdoms in Europe at the time. The Igbo-Ukwu artisans were using lost wax casting with a skill unmatched anywhere else in the world. No mistakes, no corrections, every line perfect, experts argued. Some refused to accept Africans made them. How could an unrecorded civilization create this level of precision? They asked. But the bronzes spoke for themselves. They revealed a society connected to long-distance trade, rich in symbolism, artistry, and spiritual depth. A people who mastered metal not for war, but for beauty, ceremony, and sacred power. Yet the greatest mystery remains: why were these treasures buried? Were they hidden from invaders, part of a royal ritual, a sacred deposit meant never to be disturbed? No one knows. But one thing is certain: Igbo-Ukwu shattered every false narrative about Africa's past. It proved that long before colonialism, long before written records, Africans were forging masterpieces that rivaled and surpassed the finest art anywhere in the world. The bronzes whisper a truth the world tried to forget: Africa has always been a cradle of brilliance, and Igbo-Ukwu is one of its brightest flames.